Hi there, welcome to Core Leadership Sessions. I am Maria Cast with Core Leadership Development, and I want to welcome you to my monthly training whereby I will be interviewing different leaders in the community who will be sharing their best practices, their insights, and their leadership principles that help them to become a success, because they really want you to be a success in both your business and your career. So I encourage you to check back here at this Core Leadership Sessions channel and gain some insight and definitely get some value from them, because they are here for you and want to pour into you, as do I. So enjoy this next Core Leadership Session. I am here today at Launch Team Incorporated on Prince Street in Rochester, New York with Michelle Nichols. Hey Michelle, welcome.
Good morning.
Nice to see you and nice to be here. I love this building.
Thank you. We love this spot, this space, this community.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So I want to tell you a little bit about Michelle if you don't already know her. She is the president and owner of Launch Team Incorporated. And Launch Team partners with high-tech companies focused on increasing their revenue and their profit in a way that is customer-focused, sustainable, and practical and measurable. She is particularly passionate about finding growth strategies for high-tech companies. So that's a great field to be in, especially here in Rochester, New York, where we're really focused on the high-tech right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Optics and photonics is vibrant here, but we also work nationally and internationally with those kind of companies that are engineering and scientific driven, but need to take it to the next level as far as new growth strategies.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. Great to hear it. So what our core community wants to hear from you is, being a leader in Rochester, is really your leadership philosophy. So if you can share with our aspiring and our emerging leaders, what is your leadership philosophy that has really helped to grow you and your company here at Launch Team?
Absolutely. I think what our clients value is this tribe, this tight group of people who are committed to an end outcome for them. And to do that, I need to be modeling this flexibility and flow, because everything changes in business. That pace of change is only getting faster, and we're brought in from an outside perspective to bring new ideas. And so what we do here is something we also model for our clients and those companies. So this commitment to the person and what they need, and a sense of trust that they know how to get to that end outcome. How they do it, I certainly don't need to watch them do their work. We're designed for that flexibility, and our clients benefit from it.
So it sounds like you also have a high level of trust in your team. You know, to be able to allow for that flexibility, it provides a lot of trust for the team, which empowers them to be able to be their most creative. Would you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. The way they work, and even where they work from. When you work all over, it doesn't really matter from where. We're designed in a way that people can be with their families, people can travel, and really live a bigger life to a better outcome.
Yeah,
The work benefits.
Yeah, so when they're happier, they're going to provide better work for you too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. So tell me, was this something that was always in you and in your way of working and providing for your team? Is it just been in you, or is it something you had to adapt over time?
It's a deliberate choice, and some of it's necessity. My twins were born the week I took over the company, but that also means that we get far more talented, committed people because we're designed for this.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So let me ask you, with this philosophy, how has it impacted your clients? In what way has it impacted your clients?
We're able to work across time zones, to meet really crazy deadlines for last minute opportunities for them, because we have that flexibility built in, because we're able to adapt to change and help them meet those new demands. experience.
Right, because they're going through the same thing,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah, absolutely, that's fantastic. So, was there ever a time that you had to adapt your own leadership philosophy yourself to produce a different result?
Certainly. I think a large part of it is a commitment to each other as a team, as a tribe. And so we've had to learn to be quite good at being careful of who we let into the tribe.
Mm.
The hiring processes certainly have adapted and gotten far better. So that you're investing with people who really are high character and have the talent and are curious and able to learn and develop and adapt to a changing skill set.
So what would be your vetting process for that? So what is the process you go through when you have a new hire?
Either we've known them for decades and as a character, they're really an exceptional kind of person who we just wait for an opportunity for the timing to be right. Or they've met the whole company by the time they're hired.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, so everyone has input and
Everyone
sees the
has
same.
input. Yes, and a perspective on it.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm curious too, what you said, their character. So what would you be looking for in a person of character? What are sort of the little keywords that you can give me?
We look for a few core competencies. We look for the ability to deal with ambiguity. You can't train for that. A natural curiosity and customer focus.
Yeah, so that customer focus is key.
Absolutely.
For sure, yeah, and should be in all businesses.
A willing to adapt their mindset and their approach to get to the customer's end goal.
Right, and get to know the customer, right, and build relationship. Super important, and I can tell you are a relational type of person, and just the environment walking in here today, I can see that, just the vibe in here in general is just fantastic.
We're committed to a high trust environment with clients, with everyone we work with.
Yeah.
This is not a paperwork or contract-driven environment. So I'd like to build long-term relationships with clients.
Yeah, that's great. So tell me, kind of in closing, when our core community is really emerging and aspiring leaders, maybe people who are starting out in a business, and they really would love to hear some advice from you. If you could go back 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago when you started your business, what is something that you would tell yourself to move forward?
That it doesn't go like you think it's going to, or at the pace you think it's going to. So focus on intent is really important. Why am I doing this? What do I want out of it? What's the long-term intent? And you can adapt so much easier to all of the crazy things that come your way in the meantime.
Right, so you stay focused on really the future that you want for the business. Yeah, to overcome it. Yeah, that's really good. In intention, I feel that most people don't move forward with intention, right? They just kind of think they just need to do all the time. Yeah, absolutely. Whereas if you are intentional with everything in your day, in the moments of life that focused on that end result, right?
The rest
what
just
you want.
flows.
It does. It totally flows, which goes back to your word, the flow and the flexibility, right? So it's not just something you are adapting for your team, but it's something you personally have lived in your life that has allowed you to be successful and build the team that you want around you.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and your insights are fantastic. And I know Core Community, Michelle Nichols' website will be posted right below here. If you are interested in learning more about Launch Team Incorporated, I encourage you to go to that page and seek out Michelle. So thanks so much for watching, and thank you for being here, Michelle.
Thank you.
Yeah.